wishes we were live for that one.
Good thing we were. You're watching the obscure reference show. It's Beaker Impression 1999.
Kids like
Sunday,
Beaker,
Sunday,
right?
Sunday. See all the Beakers.
I'm Drew. I'm one of your
Gravedigger.
hosts. This is Mike.
I got to turn on my lower third.
Oh,
here we
yeah.
go. My lower third this week is just girl things, wearing Converse with a dress.
I'm throwing it back OGOR with my lower third. I don't know.
Wienerland
Yep.
Shenanigans.
Save it. Yeah.
I'm going-
and
our-
hashtag just girl things.
I'm going with a simple one, Young Nasty Man.
Ooh, I almost made mine Wonder Boy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, now the song's in my head. Now,
And Miles, what have you to show for yourself?
Hold on.
You son of a bitch.
So
All right.
what do you guys have going on this week?
So, all right, I gotta explode my video game talk at the front of this show just so we can get it out of the way because there's a couple things that have happened. First of all, Watch Dogs got a new release date,
Hooray!
which might mean that people who own an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4 will be playing something soon. Jack Tretton stepped down from Sony.
Pretty big
Yeah, what
news.
up with that?
I
What
don't know.
up with that?
There's no real I don't think any news for it yet, but I was pretty surprised and furthermore like a little bummed because I always enjoyed watching him talk at like press conferences and whatnot.
And be a
It ma-
complete dick.
Yeah, but that's why I
That.
liked him.
Yeah,
That.
exactly. It's like Miyamoto, you're way too nice. You need to start inciting some fervor in your base.
Or Iwata is way too nice. He's
Yeah,
always like,
yes.
I know this game's not out yet, guys. Please understand. It'll be out soon.
Well, this is the thing that makes me wonder, does he have something else lined up? Because he couldn't have been terminated, right? He
No.
can't be canned.
No, absolutely not. I really think he's
I mean, the
probably just going
PS4
somewhere else.
The PS4 launch has been pretty huge, and
6 million consoles sold.
and the simple fact is, and we were joking about this. We were joking about this last week. I saw my first Xbox or I saw my first PS4 in the wild on a shelf. And since the launch, and there have
It's
always been Xbox Ones in stock the entire
The
time.
Wii 7 years ago or whatever. It's very difficult
Yeah,
to
at
find
the,
one.
at the Target near my house, you can always get an Xbox One.
Yeah. There's, I believe I said this last week. There's still a day one edition sitting at the Target right by my house.
I can't remember whether you said it last week or if we talked about it on text. I don't remember.
I don't know. Everything
But,
blurs together to me now.
Yeah, but you can't find Wii U's or couldn't over the holidays, and you
I have
can't
yet to see a PS4
find
in the wild.
PS4s.
I have never actually seen one in the wild.
So,
Like I went into my backyard the other day, poked around in some of the bramble, and I did not see one. Ooh, look at him go. Oh, I'm just. We're really embracing this visual medium.
Oh, you guys can see me right now? Oh, no. Because I
now everybody can see you. So the trick is,
Oh God.
I'm the cameraman, so whoever I'm pointing at, people can see. At least that's what it's supposed to do.
So
Crazy talk.
real quick, 2 more things that I want to get off. 3 more things that I want to get off my chest right now. I am super excited for Dark Souls 2.
Next week.
I'm
looking
so
forward-
excited for that game.
Looking forward to that midnight release, and I will be getting it. And secondly, I am getting an Xbox One next week, guys.
What?
Yay.
What?
Yeah, I have hawked all of my 360 stuff and have made up a decent amount in money to be able to put towards my Xbox One. And I'm going to be getting the Titanfall bundle, and I'm super stoked for it.
Oh, there's a wild Sarah behind you that I didn't see until you moved slightly.
I was going to point out earlier, I'm very excited that there are 2 dogs on the the bed behind you now.
The dog configuration is different.
There are 2 dogs, and there is a wild Sarah behind me. Agreed. Yeah, or yes, acknowledged. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting my Xbox One and playing some Titanfall because I've heard nothing but amazing things about it.
Looks pretty
And
good.
I'm really, really looking forward to having a good multiplayer shooter to play because it's been a while since I've
No. No.
It's been a while.
No. Now, my question for you is: are you excited about having an next-gen console because of, or having Xbox One because of Titanfall, or just getting a next-gen console?
A little bit of both. I'm ready. My body is ready for the new generation. But also, I'm just really looking forward to big robots doing stuff.
Because this is the first big next-gen exclusive of this console cycle, right?
A hot exclusive.
Oh, hot exclusives.
Yes. It is kind of like the biggest. I mean, there have been exclusives, of course, because next generation when it debuts, it always has an exclusive. But it is the first one that people are like, maybe I should buy one of these dang old things.
Do you think that that Titanfall is going to be a system seller? I mean, do you think
It is for me.
I know it is for you, but do you think that that's going to be enough to catapult Microsoft back in the game?
That's a great question, and I think while it does have the pedigree of being a Call of Duty like spiritual successor, if you will, I don't know that the name is enough to get that many people to go, oh, this is by the guys that made Call of Duty good to begin with. I don't think enough people other than like actual gamers know that. But, if you look at any of the advertising, it's like, from the makers of Call of Duty. Right. So I think it will sell systems, but will it be like the thing that makes people jump into the next generation? Maybe not as much as they would hope. But, I mean, the fact that they're bundling it in with...
Patrick in the chat room says he wants to play Titanfall so bad. And I want to play it too. I was kind of hoping you were going to get 2 controllers, hook up that local multiplayer.
You buy your own controller and then you can come over and play it. But this guy right here, no split screens. I don't do that.
I don't want no split
screens.
screen.
I feel like I'm the only person that's
see that? Now you can't see me because it's split screen.
I'm not that stoked for that game for some reason. I mean, I've just never been a big shooter person, so there's that.
I just really like robots, and it's a different kind of online multiplayer shooter. Is it 6v6 or 8v8? We have this conversation.
6v6.
6v6 instead of 50v50 or however much.
Which I do like. I mean, I like that
stuff is going right now.
There's
that down. But
I'm on both sides of the fence. Like I believe that. For the most part, I enjoy like smaller matches like that, but there's something to be said for like gigantic, like 20-on-20 matches too.
Yeah, you don't want to be running around for like 10 minutes trying to find someone to kill.
Right.
Like you want to be like sniping someone from the roof, and people run around, they don't know what to do.
Well, we are getting some other love, and I hate to say that. I mean, Titanfall may be probably the biggest next-gen console only system seller or whatever that's come out so far, but we're also getting Infamous Second Son in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Which I've got pre-ordered. I'm ready for it.
Hey, you have dogs too!
Oh, is one of my dogs back there? Oh, yeah, there's Melly.
About to get some water.
Yeah. That's what she sounds like. She's a little tiny...
She's like a little Randy Newman. Go to drink the water.
Is she wearing some kind of diaper?
She is wearing a diaper, yes, because she doesn't know how to not go in the house. We tried to housebreak this dog for years, and it failed. We've continued to fail. So started putting a diaper on her, and she made about 4 mistakes in the diaper, and now she always goes outside, but only if we keep her in the diaper all the time.
Just watching her walk by as you talk about her pooping history is great.
I think really the last thing I had to say was, Drew, I know you're going to be with me on this, is Bravely Default still.
Bravely Default is so good.
Patrick and Miles, I'm going to say some big words here that you guys didn't get to read because I didn't text them to you guys as well, but
good.
son of a bitch. But this is the most fun that I have had with a traditional JRPG since Final Fantasy VII. Like, the job system alone has kept me so interested, and there's little carrots on hooks all the time that you just want to, like, grind out a little bit more to get the next job level, to get better abilities. It's been my favorite system that I've used since the Materia system.
I've really wanted to play that. I remember when it was announced, and I was really excited for it, but I just don't have a 3DS anymore, and I'm seriously considering getting a 2DS. One to play that and a bunch of the other Japanese games they have on that system, but I think right now I'm consolidating my money to get a PS4.
That's a good move. PS4 is going to be a good move soon. Mike, have you looked at your played time in Bravely Default yet?
I can tell you right now. Where do you find it?
You go to the save menu and it'll have your play time in the upper right-hand corner.
Let's see. I'm talking to the guy that looks like the Red Mage. And my play time is 34 hours, 41 minutes, and 59 seconds.
46 hours, 18 minutes, 3 seconds.
And so I've got 3 of the 4 stones activated or whatever.
For the I'm
the vessel stones.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Okay, so you're 10 hours ahead of me, and you are where I am.
Yeah, because those carrots on hooks. So every battle you end, so you assign each character a job, and then when the 3 things you get when you beat enemies are, of course, PG, which is your money, experience points, which because it's a JRPG, and JP, which are job points. And then those job points level up the job that the character has equipped, and then they give you certain other abilities or new abilities or passive things that you can equip called support abilities. But the way it all works out is, let's say I've got 4 jobs and I get to one level and I want to switch it out. Well then, this character has gotten, it only needs like 100 more JP to level up. So you just fight and get that 100 JP, and then that character levels up. But then this character has it's just like 150 JP, so let's just keep going for a few more minutes. And then this one, so it's just on and on and on. And the fact that you can auto battle, so you set up your fights for a specific set of enemies, it's fantastic. I can't say enough. You can speed up the fights so they don't take that long. Patrick in the chat room says that he loves his 3DS and he's been playing Pokemon Y for more than 200 hours.
Oh wow!
That's impressive.
Is crazy.
That's an investment. Yeah,
crazy
that's awesome.
town.
I have a friend who's done the same with Pokemon, and for me, like, I just had.
I love cheese.
All right.
Ooh, what?
What is your favorite thing about cheese?
The cheddarness and the yellowness of it makes me vibrant and colorful.
Okay, I can get down with that. Is specifically cheddar, or are there other kind of cheeses that you appreciate?
I like blue cheese because I like to rub it on my face and it get mold on my face, but I have to go to the doctors and get it off.
Do you put hot wings with your blue cheese on your face?
I put hot sauce on my face, I look it off, and I snort it when I'm done.
This sounds like something I usually have to pay for. So, are we talking like super hot wings? I have no idea who this is, by the way, guys.
I don't either. Anybody know who this is?
No.
I'm Suda.
51?
51?
Well, you know who that is?
Yeah?
Yeah, it's me.
No way.
You're distinctly American sounding.
Well, I don't know. I can do accents.
He actually sounds like the dude from RPPR.
Well,
yeah. I ejected him. How did that happen? That's weird.
I don't know. We're live. Did you I don't know. Well,
I don't know how that happened. That's really weird. Somebody just busted into our call.
I don't know if you made this private or joinable.
I don't think I made it joinable.
Oh, Drew.
Oh, I
really
hope
weird.
it did not eject.
How do you guys feel about?
Crap! You know what I did? I posted the. I copied and pasted the join link into Twitter. Whoops!
So,
But really bad. really.
egg on the face of the day goes to
Yeah,
Drewverse.
that
Drewverse.
I mean,
Can I ask you guys a legitimate question?
is it about cheese? Please
How
say
are
it's
my
about cheese.
how are my off the cuff interview skills?
That was fantastic, actually.
I was frightened. I was pretty
Oh,
sure that I would have to
man,
just like
that
throw
was-
my computer out the window. There's
That's
no.
what happens when you fail at social media, I guess. I posted that. It's probably
Well,
it's probably on the Facebook page too.
I would like to.
He also sounded genuinely like surprised that we knew who Suda51 was.
It's like, what?
I would like to thank Suda for joining us if you're listening to this post conversation, and just let you know that is probably the most enlightening conversation that I've had about cheese and hot sauce in a long time.
We're going back to it. We need to figure out more about it. You brought up Pokemon, Drew, with Patrick in the chat room. I want to talk about it last week, and it's already over now, is the first generation of Twitch Plays Pokemon.
Okay, before we do this, can you explain this to me? Because I really haven't read about it at all. Like, I know it's a thing that's been happening, and
What are the kids doing?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with Twitch or Twitch Plays. Like, what is it?
You can watch people play video games online. Like I never really went on it because it's all about the Dota and League of Legends and StarCraft play, and I don't like watching those games being played. It's not very interesting. But yeah, you can set up your own video feed, go through a game, broadcast it. A lot of people do like the picture in like window, so you see their facial reactions while they're playing, because you want to see how much sex they're not having behind them. But Twitch Plays Pokemon is a very interesting experiment. They set up 1996 Pokemon game to run off of chat input. So if there are 5 people in the chat room, they each can put in like a single command, and then 30 seconds later, the character will execute that command. So it's a lot of crazy, disorganized. No one really knows what's going on, and you can watch some videos online of Red just like wandering around, going up, down, left, right, then like opening up the start menu like every 10 seconds.
Well, because there are multiple modes, right? So there's democracy mode, where they take a majority vote of everything, and then there's just, I forget what the mode is called, where they anarchy mode.
So anarchy is like the basic
accepts
mode.
every command possible.
Yeah. They instituted democracy because it would be completely impossible, I think, to beat that game, because there are just some parts that involve puzzles that like random inputs are not going to get past like the rock moving puzzles in the game. But it was pretty fun to watch. I watched really way too much of that the first generation play, because it's very random. Like the 6 Pokemon that they ended up beating the game with last Saturday or whatever, I don't think there would be Pokemon that you would normally choose if you wanted to try and beat the game, but they had a lot of terrible setbacks involving the PC, where they released very important Pokemon into the wild. So like they released the Charmander that they picked in the beginning of the game, like on day 7, and there's all these memorials to the character who the names are also inputted randomly. So the Charmander's name was like AAAAAAABBJ, and they nicknamed it like Abby J. But it's really good. They're in Generation 2 right now. They're in the Kanto region, and it's still watchable.
Which I'm kind of disappointed in. I kind of wanted it to be a one and done thing. Like, they proved the point, they've done the thing, they've done this awesome thing, and then just let that be a thing that can be done so that we can move on to something else. I don't know.
I mean, like, 10 million people watched it over the course of like 2 weeks. You know,
And I guess
you go on there, like,
they're making
600,000
money
people at a
off of
time.
it. So yeah, I mean, I can understand why they're doing it that way. Twitch is definitely loving it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy that it was competing with the big Twitch channels like League of Legends and StarCraft 2 and those kind of crazy tournament games. And if you guys are on Reddit, I'm sure you are. There's like this, a million memes have sprouted up. Like I opened up Entertainment Weekly last Friday, and there was an article about Twitch plays Pokemon in there. I was like, oh, this has exploded.
Well, I'm interested passingly just because I, in the last couple of days, got a copy of Pokemon that I have downloaded on the old 3DS, but have yet to launch. I have to thank a friend of Mike's who took advantage of the promotion that Nintendo's running in the month of March and got a code for Pokemon Y, but didn't need Pokemon Y because he already had it, and asked Mike if he knew anybody that could use it, and he sent it on to me. So thank you, dude. I love it.
Brokemon.
Brokemon.
We're bros.
Fist bump. Digital fist bump. This is dumb.
Yeah, you're just like punching your computers.
Yeah. So I'm excited to start that. I've been, of course, Bravely Default has been super crazy and playing that way too much to get into Pokemon yet, but we'll get there. I might take a default on Bravely Default for a couple of turns.
Really?
And Mike, that's a joke Mike should get, but
Yeah, but it just wasn't funny.
So Benjamin King asked us if we've played
Benjamin
League.
Button.
If we played
Alright.
League. I assume League of Legends.
I'm afraid to play League of Legends just because I hear so many crazy things about how difficult it is to get into that community, and I'm also not very good at online multiplayer games. I did, however, play Dota, the Warcraft 3 mod back in the day, not competitively online. I played it at some LAN parties, so it was with a bunch of friends, but that's about my experience with it.
A couple friends of mine are getting into it and have tried to sway me that direction. I just haven't. With all the stuff that I'm getting coming up, I just don't even want to deal with it.
I just can't find a lot of the point and click kind of games that exciting to watch. Like they're more fun, to play, obviously, but the whole community that's spread up around them, watching like the League plays and watching Koreans with incredibly fast kung fu fingers play these games is
That's
not
racist.
terribly interesting to me. They are amazing at StarCraft 2, but I still can't.
Well, StarCraft is like a professional sport there.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, so are these other.
Yeah, I don't know.
Massively MMO.
MOBAs.
Yeah.
Not
Massive
not
online
MOBAs.
battle
That's,
arena.
Yeah.
Multiplayer online battle arena.
BAs. Yeah, so when I was at PAX East last year, Dota was really big there, and I was still not getting into it. Still hadn't downloaded it.
Yeah, you got Dota 2 on Steam, which I've got downloaded, but I have yet to play.
Heroes of Norath, or whatever it's
Heroes
called.
of Norath. Blizzard has theirs, the Heroes of the Storm, that's coming out. It's in alpha right now. I think they just announced it this week or last week. You've got one for Marvel that's coming out. You have one for DC that's coming out.
I actually might play the DC one.
I know why, Miles.
Well, no, only yeah, but and we'll get to that later. But I'm not very good like Drew at multiplayer online games, and a lot of times I just want to play by myself. Like I'm not really into multiplayer games anyway.
No, I feel ya. Like
I tried WoW for a little bit, and I mean I liked the lore and stuff. I just couldn't get into the actual game.
Yeah, no.
Benjamin in the chat room says it's fun if you have someone to show you the ropes, but as far as just starting out, he doesn't really know what that would be like for us.
Well, I mean, I would be willing for us to do a challenge on the More You Nerd for it.
Yeah, I would definitely do a challenge for anything. I mean, we're down to challenge. So if you want to listen to the More You Nerd podcast, send us in an email, challenge us to do League of Legends or Dota 2 or or anything like that, I'm sure we will find the time. We love gaming, so.
Yeah, and I mean, like, especially if we could play together, that'd be awesome, because our Borderlands 2 sessions were pretty fun.
Is it 3-man teams or 4-man teams?
I have no idea.
But yeah, no, I mean that's why I like a lot of multiplayer games. I really don't like being paired with like random people. I have
I don't either.
And I like literally hooking up PlayStations and playing. Okay, that's a butterfly. And playing.
I think Mike turned his. Oh, Mike, you finally molted.
No, I evolved. This isn't even my final form.
I'm a Venomath.
But no, I like playing with people that I know. Us playing Borderlands 2 was a great deal of fun.
Yeah,
that's actually probably the best.
Miles.
No, it was great.
It's fun. It's actually one of the most fun I've had playing multiplayer in years.
Aw.
I mean, but when Borderlands isn't competitive; it's cooperative. So that's
I like that though. Like that's fun for me. Like, and I play competitive stuff with some friends. Like when I had a 360, we played Gears of War together. But it was like everyone in my store played together, so it was no randos. It was just us, and that was fun. But
I hope when Mike turns his camera back on, he's gonna have a costume.
I don't have a costume.
I hope he at least has clothes on.
I don't have a clothes.
So speaking of comics and DC, I got a piece of original artwork from Robin 176 this past week. I actually ordered it at Christmas time, and it finally came in. And I've been super, super excited about it.
So for those of you that don't know, Miles is a huge fan of the Tim Drake Robin character. Even though we all know that Damian Wayne is a much better Robin than Tim Drake.
Yeah, so good he got killed.
Whoa! Shots fired.
He was such a great Robin. He failed at every turn as a sidekick and then got killed. He was fantastic.
At least in the New 52, he was still a Robin, unlike your boy Drake.
Yeah, but at least, unlike your boy Damien, he's still alive.
Grandfather runs Lazarus Pits. It's all good. Let's go to the board Mike Cam.
But I've always wanted to have like original comic art in general. I just think it's really cool to like have framed up and stuff. So I was really excited that it was actually a Robin one, but two, just having original comic book work is really, really awesome. Like because you can actually see like all the strokes and stuff.
Strokes. Stroke jokes.
So much.
That's seriously really cool, Miles. I'm a little
cool.
jealous.
I can't fault you for having that, and I shouldn't make fun of you for it. Half the reason I'm buying the collector's edition of Dark Souls 2 is because I want to frame the cloth map that comes with it, and that's not even like a fancy original sketch of anything.
And that'll go really well with your framed Skyrim map that you got.
That is really nice.
Yeah, I know.
I was talking about the frame mostly.
Oh man.
Oh, Drew. Question.
Okay.
Bravely default question.
Okay.
Why is it so hard to make money in this game?
I don't know.
So I leveled up my entire.
I have a ton of money.
I leveled up my entire town, and if I want like the best garbs that you can get, the adornments for your characters, they're like 200K a piece.
Well, so those are costumes. I don't really know what actual effect those are going to have.
Well, even the weapons. They're so expensive.
Well, the weapons, yeah, they're expensive, but eventually, if you level enough. Like, what level are your characters right now?
48, 49, somewhere in there.
Mine are 70. 70, 71.
You old.
Yeah. Because I've been leveling too much. But yeah.
This is an issue for the podcast.
So
I'm mad you even brought it up, Drew.
Need that PG.
What the frame picture of Batman and Robin was behind me. For Christmas one year, my brother, who's a graphic designer, took the 60s Batman and Robin and put a little thing that says, don't worry, Robin Miles will save us all, which is my online handle for the last 10 years. Which is pretty cool. Whenever my brother does Christmas gifts, he usually does something that he creates, which is pretty awesome.
That is pretty cool.
Origin story.
I am the worst gift giver. I'm gonna let you guys know that right now.
You ain't the worst gift giver, Mike.
I usually do okay. But yeah, I always thought it was really cool. He created it and printed it and framed it. So that is that. The answer to your question. Speaking of questions, we do have an email from Demon Assassin that's comic book related.
Hey guys,
Hi, Sarah. Demon Assassin says, "Hey guys, I know you're dying for an update in my comic life, so I thought I'd indulge you. I've read the first 10 issues of Invincible all in the same day, and it was great. Thanks very much for the recommendation. I laughed so hard. I cried with the Justice League ripoffs. I laughed so hard I cried at the Justice League ripoffs. And with the cliffhanger issue on 10, I cursed myself for not having gotten issue 11 at the same time. I plan to read much more of the comic, and just wanted to thank you guys for the Image comic recommendation."
Have you guys been reading Invincible, or have you read much Invincible?
I have read the first
couple trades, maybe?
Yeah.
I am caught up on the series. I haven't read a lot of the side story stuff, and I'm not reading
I'm
Invincible
jealous, 'cause
Universe.
I really loved what I read.
But yeah,
What the hell is going on Mike's screen?
Oh, that is a. What dog is that?
Some kind of fluffy animal.
Found another one, guys.
How many do you have?
This is my dad's dog. We're watching him for the week.
Oh.
His name is Wilson. Hey guys.
Wilson.
Oh wait, no, Mike, keep him there and put some funny glasses and stuff on him. Man.
Oh, put a dog face on the dog?
It's classic.
Here, you guys actually talk about the stuff we were talking about.
It's now dog chat. Check it out, guys.
Mr. Rocky Balboa.
Oh my God, we're gonna get some likes off of
Oh,
this.
look at this cute dog. Oh.
The
I don't
video,
have
not
a dog.
so much the audio.
This is Yuffie. She's
Aw.
trying to lick my face, but her breath smells really bad. Say hi, Yuffie. Hey, you go back on the floor?
It's not recognizing my dog's face as a real face, so we can't put the, we can't put dog face on dog face.
I have a teeny BMO toy I can show you guys. Ooh,
Oh, that's awesome.
skip. Let's have fun and play with BMO. Alright.
I have
Miles, your turn.
a Robin.
Oh, surprise, surprise.
Mike is in a Technicolor wonderland.
I've gone to plaid.
Okay. Patrick, do we have a game to play
Yeah,
this week? or
please
anything
save
like
us.
Oh, fuck yeah, we got a game to play. And people in the old
West.
in the chat can play for cool points. You're not going to get real points, but cool points are totally up for grabs. We're going to play, it's really turned into my favorite game on OR. Little game called Onion or Not the Onion. Very simple rules. If you've never listened to us before, I'm going to read a news article, and you're going to tell me whether it is real or satirical, whether it comes from the Onion newspaper or from an actual thing that happened in the world that we have to be sad about because it sounds like an Onion article.
Let the games begin!
Okay, so number one, and we're going to get all three of you guys to answer. I can write down some score stuff here. So the article title is Live Cow Lowered Onto Floor of U.S. House of Representatives.
I'll
Live
go
cow.
first.
Mike.
That's the Onion.
Mike says the Onion. Drew Miles.
Do we have a date on this article?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. I don't know. No, we don't have a date.
Then I'm also going to say Onion.
Almost all of these though are within like the last month or so. Like
Okay.
that's why we can't play this game every week because it takes a while to generate crazy
I
stuff.
am
that
going to
happens.
say real.
I'm sorry, Drew. What was your answer?
Onion.
All right, it was an Onion article. So got 2 points out there. 1 for Drew, 1 for Mike.
Not me
I-
doing this soundboard,
I
guys.
know that
Not
because
me.
I read that article in the Onion.
Well, then you've got a fair advantage. You're a
I
reader.
do
Way to go.
because Yeah, I like to read things.
Article
I like to read real fake things.
Good point. Good point. Hopefully that'll help you out some mo here.
Question 2.
Article 2. There's no question involved here. Number 2 is Arby's wins eBay battle for Pharrell's Grammy hat. Arby's.
I'm gonna say that's real.
Yeah, Mike says real.
I'm also saying real.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say The Onion.
That's great timing on that. Miles is incorrect. Of course, that is real.
Yeah, did I not link that article to you guys, or
Arby's.
did I send that to my wife? I can't remember.
Man, why would you send us this articles like that? No, but Pharrell auctioned off this hat, and Arby's bought it for millions, I think.
It was like 200,000, I think.
That's
Why? Because that weird Pharrell hat. Arby's and Pharrell had a back and forth on Twitter when he wore it weeks ago.
Well, who asked why?
Miles did. Miles asked. It looked like an Arby's hat.
Article number 3. Thank you. This is a quote from
Question 3.
Vice President Biden. I may be a white boy, but I can jump. Let's hear from. Oh, Miles looks like he's ready. What do you want to say, Miles?
What was the question again?
Biden says, I may be a white boy, but I can jump.
I'm gonna say it's real.
Real. Mike or Drew?
I'm also going to say it's real.
Real.
I want to say fake because I don't think he can actually jump.
Making a judgment call on his vertical leap
On his age.
Oh, wow. So being ageist.
Yeah.
He can be vice president, but he can't be a basketball player?
Yes.
But, okay. I'm sorry, you're saying onion. That was a real thing that was really said by Vice President Joe Biden.
So, for me, for Miles and Drew.
Yeah, Biden has apparently been calling basketball players potentially intoxicated to talk to them about basketball.
I can believe that.
I think he's calling college players.
Another one of Drew's great stories. Hey, tell us the one about the Arby's hat again, Drew.
So
is the Arby's hat a thing that I can put on my head in this Google Effects thing? Anyway, moving on.
He's so ready with that. So ready. Article number 4. Waiting for the gong.
Question 4.
Voters shocked Christie botched such an easy political cover-up. Voters shocked Christie botched such an easy political cover-up. Of course, Christie is Chris Christie, New Jersey governor, Bridgegate.
Somebody just put their microphone inside of a seashell, apparently.
So,
I can hear the ocean.
that is definitely Miles. I'm looking at Miles.
Miles, you did all right in there, buddy?
Yeah, my mic stand broke.
Oh, that's convenient.
I'm gonna fix it.
Hold the mic.
At least,
This is the worst.
At least mute your mic before you do that, brother. Come on.
You guys, this is a shit show, and this is the worst episode.
I think that's an Onion article, Patrick.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that, too.
I will also go with an Onion article.
Everyone says onion, and that question to watch because that is an Onion article. All right, we're gonna race through these. No gongs. Number 5. Son of a bitch. SWAT team heroically ends 6-hour standoff with empty apartment. Drew.
Real.
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 It was real, of course.
I read that article, too.
I'm skipping some because If you guys are just gonna answer the same thing, let's see here.
That's not true.
All right, so number 6. Even CEO can't figure out how Radio Shack is still in business. Onion or not?
Onion.
Onion, because they just announced they're closing 1,100 stores.
As a former Radio Shack employee, yes, I used to work for a Radio Shack.
How many cassette tape Walkmans did you sell?
None, but I did sell a number of fuses.
Drew, I'm trying to convert a AVI cord into a hamburger that I'm cooking on my grill. What kind of adapter do I need for this?
Well, you need an adapter to adapt whatever the AVI cord that you're talking about, which doesn't exist,
Yeah.
into something that's real.
Okay.
And
Do
then
I
you
need
need
like a male or a female hot dog connector?
yeah, you need the burger connector. It's $39.95, but you can get it on Amazon for like 57 cents. So.
Miles, what is your answer to this one?
I answered like first.
Oh, then Drew, what is your answer? Bringing up his history.
I'm gonna say onion on that one.
All right, so everyone has answered onion is indeed an onion article.
Yeah.
Just like crossing out the last two questions. Number 7, Nicki Minaj sued for wig plagiarism.
That's real.
I want that to be real. I want that to be a thing that happened. I'm gonna will
We
that
have to do that.
to be real.
Thank you. All right, and Mike.
And guys in the chat room, I just want to say I think you guys are on a delay, so unfortunately we don't know what your answers are to any of these. So the real onion, I think y'all might be one back. I'm
Nice.
sorry.
Who said what already? Miles and Drew.
I believe they both said real.
All right, I'm gonna switch it up and go onion.
All right, so you were correct. Obviously, those two guys were right. It was not an onion article.
What are you waiting for over there? My wife is standing over here dressed like Hagrid, just staring at me.
At least she doesn't have a cape on this time.
No, but it might as well be.
And you're on video, and you're not turning it over to see.
Is it cold down there?
No, it's not. Well, it kind of is.
It actually is kind of cool.
Look, even my dogs are like, "What the hell are you doing?" I feel bad. Like, I feel like someone's gonna call this podcast, like, call the cops after listening to this podcast, and be like, "I'm pretty sure this guy's abusing his wife." He talks about her running around in capes, and says she dresses like Hagrid.
Yeah, someone's gonna call the cops on the podcast. That's the thing that happens.
911. Yeah, this is a podcast listener. There's an emergency happening at a location that I don't know of.
maybe Suda is
Possibly
doing
weeks-
that right now.
Weeks in the past. Like, I'm listening to this. It's been recorded way long ago.
This was recorded in March of 2014. Sir, it is February 2019. Why are you listening to podcasts that old?
Ooh,
I really wanted to hear
story
someone's
time.
thoughts before they got an Xbox One.
That's why they're listening to this episode.
Yeah,
they're
they-
like, what did I think?
Remember
Back then.
before
Question number 9.
Titanfall came out and changed everything.
I'm not gonna dispute your counting. I don't know which one we're on, but this question: a depressed man tries to feed himself to tigers, gets rejected.
I want to say real.
Mm-hmm.
I want that to be real.
Well, you're messed up, aren't you?
I'm also gonna say real.
I want to say onion because I don't think having the word rejected by tigers in the title seems a little fantastical.
It also seems like sensational journalism.
Sounds like you don't know your tigers.
You're a sensational journalism, and that is a real article.
Boom. Hanging your head in shame, Michael.
Shut up, you goober. Bazooka. That's my
Number
new
10.
tagline. That's my new phrase is bazooka.
All right. Egyptian.
No, we're on number 14 now.
Oh, I don't care what number one. Egyptian conservationists fight to save dwindling mummy population.
I'm gonna say
That sounds
onion.
real.
Okay, Miles, did you say onion?
Yeah.
Mike said real.
I'm
Not the
gonna
onion.
go real on the mummy population.
Okay, exciting stuff. That was an onion article.
Uh,
Let's see.
Is that the door? Oh, it must not be because my dogs aren't freaking out and barking at it immediately.
That's the sound when Miles gets it right. Drew, when you get it right from now on, it'll be this sound.
What a surprise. What a surprise. Because I'll obviously have some sort of long story to explain how I knew the answer and whatever.
Is this part of the joke? Is what you're doing right now part of this? Are you that self-aware?
Sad humor got meta.
I'm done with this game!
Yeah.
I got
Oh no, he dropped something.
my ear.
Oh.
I can't hear where you guys are making fun of if I don't have it in. One more, and
That was all the sounds.
I got that. Thank you. I don't think.
You want me to do it again?
No,
I think people
please.
who listen to podcasts are like, "Oh, I'm turning it off right about." Nair.
No, this is what they. Hey, this is what they come into the show for.
If they've made it this far in, I don't think that's going to turn them away.
One final onion, not the onion, and if you've been paying attention, maybe you'll get. Actually, no. Yeah. Last one. I don't know what number this is. Pope Francis accidentally drops F-bomb in Vatican Sunday blessing. Onion or not?
Real.
The onion.
Real.
Real.
All right. No one gets any points because we all went the same way. That is real.
Awesome.
And that was right before he introduced the wickedly talented Adele Dazeem.
Oh my god.
What?
That was just that was ridiculous. Do you guys know what he's referencing?
No.
Oh,
John
so
Travolta
to-
screwing up the name of the
of Adina
yeah.
Menzel,
Yeah.
who was
Adina
singing.
Mazaba.
He called her Adele Dazeem.
yes.
That was
Ridiculous.
pretty rough.
I'm amazed at how quick the internet created the meme of here punch in your name to get a fake pronunciation of your name thing. It was a really quick turnaround time.
It was.
The Twitter account Adele Dazeem was up within minutes.
I believe it.
Jeez, people were just waiting on the Twitter, sign up.
The
screen.
blogosphere,
Get
the
ready.
Twitter spheres.
Steal
There's gonna
that
be-
name as
This
soon
is
as
going to be
something
a
live
totally
happens.
sweet, awesome Twitter handle.
I'm gonna use for all of a week. That was the game, Onion, not the onion. Tabulating, I've found out Drew ran away with it with one more point than Miles. So Drew is a winner this week, and I think we have some winning music.
Is that
for
really
him.
running away with it? That's more of by the hairs of his chin.
I only got one incorrect by my tabulations, but I don't know. Maybe you saw something.
You only got one correct. Is that what you said?
Incorrect.
Yeah, no, exactly. And Miles got 2 incorrect. Congratulations, Drew.
And I still don't give a shit.
All right, it's late. I think we're running out of steam.
I didn't have to say it this time. I didn't have to